Well, Greg Marinovich is a South African journalist who's written several books about the Marikana Massacre and joins us now live from Boston. Good to have you with us, Greg. So 5 years on, families of the Marikana victims are still waiting for justice. Why has it been so slow in coming?
That's a great question. The independent police directorate that investigates the police found that 72 policemen should be charged with the Marikana massacre, and to date, not one of them has been charged. It's been 5 years. We've got video footage showing policemen shooting. We've got statements. We've got clear police cover-up during the commission of inquiry and outright lies and deception that they got caught out on. Yet nobody is being taken to task for this at all. And the situation in Marikana is as bad as it always was, even though the wages have gone up.
A recent Amnesty International report has found that despite all the promises made by the mining company Lonmin, the workers are still living in squalid conditions, and the new houses they were promised have failed to materialise. So what's to stop this all happening again?
Well, I doubt it'll happen again, and I think the problem is that the economic situation has changed. So when Lonmin should have and could have built the housing, they failed to. In the meantime, what they've done is transform some of the old hostels into family living quarters, which is what they were meant to do for part of their licensing agreement. But, you know, the state also needs to bring its part, and as horrible an employer as Lonmin is, it's a very necessary employer, and people need those jobs, and the people earning that money have many, up to 10 people dependent on them for their support. So, it's a broader problem than just Lonmin. It's a wider economic problem within the system in South Africa.
Indeed. And how does all this play into the political picture, particularly given the Deputy President's past connection with Lonmin and Marikana? There's a leadership contest coming up later this year. There's an election next year. How does all of this play into that?
It should be critical. It should be like a deal breaker, but it's not. So Marikana's kind of been ignored. Our President Zuma really should have resigned over Marikana, what came out over the underhand dealings and the way that he helped set up an illegal union to fight against AMCU so they could back their buddies in the patronage system, but nothing happened. And similarly for Ramaphosa, who said some really pathetic things in the lead-up that perhaps led to police feeling empowered to open fire on miners, saying it was a criminal event, the strike, as opposed to a labor event. It doesn't seem to have harmed him within the ANC, whereas, the public opinion is slightly different.
Greg, great to get your thoughts there. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. Greg Marinovich there.